Tourism Secretary Wanda Teo resigns. Presidential spokesperson ROQUE says Executive Secretary Salvador MEDIALDEA received Teo's resignation letter before the Monday cabinet meeting. ROQUE says he couldn't yet confirm if President Rodrigo Duterte accepted Teo's resignation. Duterte had a long private conversation with Teo late Monday night after the cabinet meeting. Teo's lawyer Ferdinand Topacio says, quote, "Her decision to leave her position was made after a long and deliberate reflection and soul-searching with respect to the events that have transpired the past few weeks." Topacio adds, quote, "We wish to clarify that there was no demand made on the part of the President for Secretary Teo to resign and that the decision to do so was purely of her own volition." The resignation comes after the Commission on Audit questioned the 60 million pesos paid by the Tourism Department for ad placements on Kilos Pronto. Kilos Pronto is hosted by Teo's brothers Ben and Erwin Tulfo. On Monday, Topacio said the Tulfo brothers will return the 60 million pesos to the government. Ombudsman Conchita Carpio Morales says they already launched a probe into the controversy. Morales says it is a motu proprio investigation, or an investigation done on the office's own initiative. President Rodrigo Duterte forms a three-man panel of Asian experts to study whether the controversial Dengvaxia vaccine is deadly. Presidential spokesperson ROQUE says Duterte is constrained to seek further advice because of the conflicting findings by an expert from the Public Attorney's Office and the panel of experts from the University of the Philippines Philippine General Hospital. ROQUE says, quote, "He will be bound by the findings of these three experts on the issue of whether or not Dengvaxia actually caused deaths." French pharmaceutical giant Sanofi Pasteur last November announced Dengvaxia could lead to severe symptoms for people who hadn't been previously infected by dengue. Still on Dengvaxia, the Commission on Audit flags several aspects of the government's anti-dengue vaccine procurement. COA says 6 pre-procurement activities were conducted by the Philippine Children's Medical Center from January to February 2016 before the agreement with the Health Department was signed on February 19, 2016. The PCMC was a procuring entity for Dengvaxia. The PCMC disputes COA's findings, saying February 19 was only the notarization date and the agreement took effect before the pre-procurement conference. The Philippines has resumed negotiations with communists via informal back-channel talks in Europe. Presidential Peace Process Advisor Jesus DUREZA says he and Labor Secretary Silvestre Bello III briefed President Rodrigo Duterte Monday night on the peace process with the National Democratic Front of the Philippines and the Communist Party of the Philippines and its armed wing, the New People's Army. DUREZA does not disclose who is representing the government, but Bello says a team will return home soon to personally brief the president of the outcome. Bello adds, quote, "We are doing our best to meet the deadline set by the president about the resumption of talks within 60 days. Duterte earlier said the government will return to the negotiating table only when both parties agree to a bilateral ceasefire. Singer Gary Valenciano says he is getting better day by day following his heart bypass surgery Sunday. Valenciano underwent surgery after discovering the left anterior descending artery of his heart is 95% blocked. He said the artery had very thin walls because of his type 1 diabetes.
I'm getting better day by day. And one of these days, yan, babalik din ako sa ASAP, babalik din ako sa Your Face Sounds Familiar and Tawag ng Tanghalan. Paminsan-minsan, siguro mag-a-absent pa rin ako just to make sure that I'm in good shape.
Weeks after the release of the record-breaking and much talked about Avengers Infinity War, several of the original Avengers cast get matching tattoos. On Instagram, Robert Downey Jr. aka Iron Man posts videos and pictures of himself, Scarlett Johansson aka Black Widow, Chris Hemsworth aka Thor, and Jeremy Renner aka Hawkeye getting matching tattoos to commemorate the movie franchise. Downey says 5 of them got tattoos with Mark Ruffalo aka the Hulk opting out. Johansson and Chris Evans aka Captain America previously got theirs in New York. New York-based tattoo artist Josh Lord flew to Los Angeles to ink the other 4 Avengers.